See, this is a cap protecting the sterile spike.
Okay.
So you're gonna just loosen the cap and take the cap off. Now don't cough or sneeze or anything. That's sterile. Okay. So we're simply gonna put the spike into the bag.
Okay.
By picking up the bag, so you get nice and sterile. You can steady. If you're shaky, you can steady your hand on your leg or whatever. Angle it. So it's right. See how it goes right in. And just go back like a lemon. Go back and forth as you push it in. So you're keeping your hands out of the way, so you don't want to touch the spike as it goes in.
That's garbage anyway.
Yeah. I want to put that in the blood box here. Okay. Where's that? I can't find it. So see, the idea is we don't touch the spike as it goes in. Okay, so just push it in until up to that ridge. Do you see the ridge on the spike?
Yeah.
Just go to the ridge. And we don't. Okay, before we tip it over, let's clamp it here so we don't get air bubbles in the line. So that makes a seal. Now we see how we're not getting it. So now we squeeze the drip chamber. So, see, that's why that's real important to clamp that. If we didn't clamp it, then we're getting a lot of air bubbles and stuff in the line.
Okay.
Okay, so now we got our water seal. Does that make sense? I'm going to hang the bag. I'm going to hang the bag way up here. Okay. And now we can, okay, we want to, when you take the new tube out of the wrapper, it's always at 10 drops, 10 milliliters per hour. Okay. It's real slow. So when we open the clamp, see how slow it's moving? We can, we're moving real slow.
Oh, so what do we want?
You can turn it up a little bit, maybe to 50.
Okay.
See how it's
fast.
Now it's faster, and it always stops right at the dial flow. So see, and that way 50 is still fairly slow. See, we're not getting any air bubbles in. Now see, it always stops here. So now we got to go up to like 250 to get it to go through the. See, it's at 250.
Okay.
See how it's moving.
So what do we want it at 250?
No, we to prime to get the air out of the line right now.
Okay.
That's what we're trying to do to get the air out. So here it is. And air rises, so if you do get a bubble, you turn it upright, so air will rise up. But see, going like this, you don't get air because it's all nice, a nice flow rate. Where are we at? I lost it. Oh, here it is. Okay. And see, it's affected by gravity. If you stand up here, it stops dripping. If you put it way up there, so that we're just gonna keep it like this. We're just watch it. We just hung the Jeopardy song. Do 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 do. Just to wait for this. See, here it is. See, it's how that works. Mm-hmm. It's pretty easy, right? Or yeah, we want air rises, so hold it like this.
Oh, you want? Yeah. You still trying to get out the air bubbles?
You were getting the air out. See, we're right here. I don't know if you're taking a picture, a videotape of it. And then hold,
in case we forget a step.
Yeah, then hold it up like this. See, we're right here. And
you're just waiting for it to push all the air out of the line.
And when it comes to this Y, we're going to snap it to get the air out of the Y thing here. I'm going to snap it pretty hard. Okay. Now you're going to like that. You jerk it pretty hard, see, to knock that air bubble out of this part. See how it knocks it out?
Yeah.
And then it comes up to the end. And then when we get to the end, we're going to kink it. Okay, we're going to kink it, pinch it hard, and come up here and pinch this together. Pinch this. That stops it. Okay. And we want this to be over how much time?
3 hours, it said.
Okay, set the dial a flow at 80 mils an hour. Set the dial at 80. That's 80.
88.
Or the way they make their zero, I think it looks like a zero. But it looks like an 8, but they put a diagonal line through it.
Yeah, it's like 80,
yeah,
0.
Yeah.
You're right.
So we just hang the bag back. Sometimes it's hard to put your finger through the little loop, or you could pull the pole down so you can see it.
And we set this thing for 80.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So now.
When you pull the pole down, will it affect the air bubbles?
No, because
you have to be up high because it's just gravity.
So you can pull. It doesn't do. See. What do you mean? I'm just putting the pole so you can reach it. Mm-hmm. You want it, in theory, it should be 32 inches from here to your arm, but these notoriously run slow. The dial flow always, if you put it at 80, it won't drip at the right rate a lot of times.
So what should I put it at?
Well, let's leave it at 80 for right. My supervisor says.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so now we're all ready to go. We've got our saline connected. Now we can flush.
Yeah.
So we open the clamp. Okay, and usually it's only 2 teaspoons, but
okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, so you get like over like 10 seconds or so or something.
No,
like
you
that.
can just.
Yeah. Okay. So there you go. And now, okay, now you can either, okay, if you, I'm, my supervisor wants me to tell you to go ahead and wrap an alcohol pad around the end.
Of this?
Yeah.
Well, this is garbage. Oh, you mean this?
Yeah, the white thing, the white injection site. So I tear 3 edges off like this. Open it like a book.
Well, we put a cap on there, don't we?
I know. Well, we're going to hook up the IV right now. Yeah, we'll put a cap around it later. We're getting ready to give you your
Okay.
IV right now.
I see. Okay.
Okay, so she would say, go ahead and take this off, but I don't want you to contaminate yourself. My theory, okay, this one she wants you just to go ahead and put the alcohol pad around it, like this, and then use your thumb and kind of get in that indentation. See, there's an indentation. 1, 1000, 2, 1000, 3, 1004, 1000, 5, 1000. So see how you wrap the foil around the bottom here, and then use your thumb. 6, 1000, 7, 1000, 8, 1000. 9, 1000, 10, 1000, 11, 1000, 12, 13,000, 14,000, 15,000. Okay. You can put on your lap. Now that's going to stay nice and sterile. While you take hold of your tubing and take your thumb and index finger like this and just twist it off. That's nice and sterile.
Okay.
Nothing's touched it. So you don't want to go like that and touch it and everything while you take it. So that's why I showed you this way. Take your thumb and index finger, just twist.
Okay.
Okay, now that's sterile. You hold this hard part down here, and then you can get that out of the way. You can let it air dry for a couple 10 seconds, or you want 1002, 1003, 1004. That way, if you said you're allergic to alcohol or whatever, but
Well, on my skin.
Okay, on your skin.
You know.
okay, and then just angle it like this, push and twist till it's hand tight,
Okay.
and now it's connected.
Okay.
And now we put the dial of flow at 880. Right now it's at wide open, 250s. Gonna go to can't see. 80.
see.
Can you see 8? The light's too low. I used to be able to see. I need a bright light, like a surgical light, like a floodlight.
Okay, I got it.
Got it 80. And then open the clamp. And it'll start to drip. But see, because you're standing so close to it, it's not going to drip at the right rate until you get farther away from it. So you
But you have to sit.
Sit down, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There. And then usually, yeah, what I tell people do is hang this, like, hang it over your head, because sometimes if it's hanging down lower than your body, sometimes that causes gravity,
Right.
problems.
So it'll come down, but it may not come back up.
Yeah, so it's better to have it hanging over your shoulder. That way, it's kind of above the level of your heart. See, it's dripping now.
Okay.
And that's basically that's how you can. I'm making it sound. Is it sound too complicated?
No, it's not complicated.
It's not.
It's just slow.
Well,
Well, Johnny,
takes forever.
It wants to be 8 hours.
what about
Two,
the
three.
pick line is where you can't reach it?
That's we fixed that
The
already.
extensions are on there.
Okay.
Yeah. So they want it to take 3 hours. So usually a bag like this.
Could I turn it up faster if I wanted?
For right now, she's
Well,
saying keep it
Could I
up.
turn it up faster if I wanted?
Okay, I don't know why they made it 3 hours. I'm
I
not
don't
the
know
doctor.
either.
I-
That's pretty slow, huh?
Yeah, I don't know why they did it for 3 hours. Did they think you had a reaction to the vancomycin?
No, I've been on it for a week.
How fast were they running it in the hospital?
I don't remember.
I'm not the doctor. I'm just and I have to follow the order, so I can't really say what you're going to do when I'm not here. But the order here says that they wanted to take the vancomycin 1 gram, which is 1,000 milligrams, every 36 hours. To set the dial to run at 80 mils an hour is what they're saying. And
Okay.
they're saying duration of infusion 180 minutes, which is probably 3 hours, because 60,
Yeah, 3
60,
hours.
120, 180.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So for some reason they want it to be for 3 hours.
Yeah, I don't know why. I'm not
Okay.
sure.